in here mad late because you ain't hear about the time we was beating on. Yeah. It's cool. I don't know where my mind was, friend. I'm sorry. So, nah, he was physically abusive. I had gotten to the point where I said, ain't no more hitting me. We gonna square up and then you gonna end up in the grave. Point, period, blank. Nah, you good. So anyways, I go to jail. When I go to jail, the only person I know to call at the time was Steven. Why? All of my stuff was there. You got my child. Jaylee was good with her dad. Malachi was good where he was. You know what I'm saying? So Kat was good with my son. Of course, Steven wasn't going to do nothing. And for those of y'all who listen to that reporter who said, Sherelle don't go her son because she don't want him. Bitch, why you don't go? Point, period, blank. But that's a different story for a different day. So I'm in jail 30 days, y'all. 30 days on the motherfucking nose. I come home. When I come home, I noticed that first things first, my car, a lot of the stuff that I had in my car, as far as like my shoes that I had in the trunk, flat irons, like a lot of material things, but they were my things that I had bought, right? All of my stuff was gone. Like it was disappearing like fast. So I went in the house. Of course, me and this man had just had beef to where I ended up going to jail, right? For trying to send him in his demise. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like something about seeing him after 30 days. I was excited. I was like, hey, I gave him a hug and all of this, that, and the third. Like the past is the past. We beat, da-da-da. We over it now. We ain't going to have to go through it again, are we? He was like, oh my gosh, Sherelle, I missed you so much, da-da-da-da-da. So while you saying all of that, this nigga end up going to work one day, right? When he go to work, me and Kat like this. When I tell you we like this, if my goddamn, hold on, what can I say? If my left nipple hurt, and I go and say, Kat, man, my left nipple hurt, she gonna be like, I got some cream in there for this. You might got osteoporosis, whatever, right? 30 days ain't the past. It was the past for me. You know what I'm saying? So when I get back home, he go to work after we have our little reconciliation. Kat was like, I need to tell you something. And I was like, yeah, what's up, Kat? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm excited. I got my baby. I'm back home. Like, I ain't got none of that to deal with, right? She was like, when you was gone, Steven had that girl down here. I said, what? He was like, that girl, his baby mama, was down here. Like, they was smoking. I noticed that he was coming out of your car with things, giving it to her, this, that, and the third. So in my mind, I'm thinking, like, why nobody stopped him? Why nobody stopped him? This is me thinking, right? But she said she only found out about it because, of course, she goes to work. When she goes to work, Sebastian will be at home with Stacy. Stacy don't say nothing. Stacy don't come out his room. Stacy is just a all around, I'm a stay to myself type of dude. I'll sit in my house and play my game all damn day. You know what I'm saying? So she said Kimi and them, which is her kids at the time, which they're grown now, was just like, man, he had that girl over here, this, that, and the third. So what do? I'm confrontational. I'm going to ask questions. If I feel like you're doing something out of line and you disrespecting me and I would never disrespect you, I'm going to ask questions. So I asked, I was like, hey, bro, what was your baby mama doing over here? He's like, oh, man, she just came over here. You know, we smoked and we kicked it a little bit. I said, where y'all kick it with? Where y'all kick it at? He told me, she came down here. So where I lay my head, where my child lays his head, you allowed your baby mama to come in here and sit on my bed and smoke with you? He told me, man, you thinking about it too deep, bro. It ain't this. Mind you, we had just got back cool, right? December the 2nd. We had just got back cool. So you allowed your baby. Where's my things? Where my shoes? Where my flat irons? Where all my stuff that was in my car? He told me, man, I don't know where that stuff went, bro. I ain't been here. I said, funny thing is, I was told that when you was calling this woman, telling her you needed rides to work, telling her you needed this, telling her you wanted to see her, you was using my things as gift. You was using my things as payment. Oh, I got a pair of shoes if you come take me to work. Oh, I got these nice flat irons if you do this for me, if you do that for me. So you was basically pawning off all of my things for this girl to do something for you, right? He's like, man, no, it ain't even like that. I said, okay, cool. You right. You don't know where my things went. That's fine. I'll just go and rebuy them, right? So in the mix of all of that, y'all, I kid you not, right here to the man, I checked my phone one day and I get a message and I was like, hey, is this Steven, girl? Yeah? Who is this? Oh, you got a black card? What the fuck? Is this a scam? What? Do I got a black card? What you gonna ask me? For the number next? I was like, who is this? I just want to let you know that Steven be coming up here to the store with a black card with your name on it, spending it on me. First things first, I already know who it is because it can't be nothing but a bitter-ass baby mama who feel like she need to make her presence known about a nigga who not gonna leave me alone, which I'm not proud about it. but a nigga that's playing both of us, and you decided to reach out to me. Okay. So anyways, I was like, okay, so what was he spending my money on? Well, when I tell him I'm hungry, when I tell him I need gas, or when I tell him my son needs something, he go ask you for your card, or he'll get your card, and he'll come up here and buy it. I said, oh, okay. And you felt the need to tell me why? Oh, I just thought that you should know, woman to woman. Got it. So I asked Steven. I said, hey, your baby mama just hit me up and said you was using my card to purchase things for her kids, her lifestyle, her car, and things of that nature. Man, why are you listening to that lying asshole? She ain't lying. She ain't lying. She not. Because when I go back through these transactions, sir, I see a whole bunch of stuff I did not give you permission to do. I see a whole bunch of stuff I ain't even know that you was doing. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, you always tripping, bro. I'll give you that money back, all this. That ain't the point. The point is, I would never take your card and go spend it on another nigga. If I'm gonna spend money on a nigga, it's gonna be my money. Are you not catching what I'm saying? Are you not catching what I'm saying? He was like, man, you tripping, you this, you that. I said, okay, that's cool. So, when it boiled down to it, where did I say I was going? I said I was coming back to Dallas. I said, you know what, Kat? It's about that time I want to go back to Dallas. Now, around this time I said I wanted to go back to Dallas, I ran into Anthony. Now, mind y'all, I don't understand why these people just be popping up back to back. Because obviously it's a lesson that I ain't learning with these other people, and Jesus gonna keep sending them until I get it. And I still obviously ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? So I ran into Anthony. When I meet Anthony, he tells me, oh, I live in Arlington. In my opinion, it's like, okay, I got a new little friend. So when I move back to Dallas, everything cool, everything calm, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about nothing, right? Right. Hold on. The $1 million question, why does he have your card? Exactly. Now that goes back to the point of we was cool. He would ask me, like, I think it was just more so a point of, I don't want us to be fighting. We don't need to be trying to ill each other and things of that nature. If you need $20, here go my card, take it. If you need this, here go my card, take it. I don't know what you do with your money, but I ain't got time for it. You know what I'm saying? So I was giving it to him. No, I don't have a black Amex card. I have an Amex card, but it's not black. But in the black card she was talking about was a Cash App card at the time. Yes. So anyways, when it all boils down to it, when Anthony said, oh, I live in Arlington, you know what I'm saying? Green flag for me. I'm gonna go and move back to Dallas. I got a friend, I got somebody I can talk to, somebody I can kick it with, somebody who I can just express this, that, and the third. Never knew that it would go further than what it was, although we were like in a dating. Yeah. In a dating. Don't make excuses. There wasn't no excuse. That's a decision I made. What? So what was the point of the trap house and no money? No, I called it a trap house because that's how it looked. You know how trap houses, like some trap houses be cool, calm, and collect. Like you can tell it's a trap house, but we live in this trap house. This is our spot. Right. I called it a trap house because when I think trap house, I think run down, easy to kick the door in, the space on the bottom of the floor so you can look under there and see who in the house type shit. It was run down. Why still talking about this BS? Commercial break me, please. Who is you? Oh, we're finishing Sebastian Dad's story. Yes. Who is I Am Queen now? Make yourself known real quick. Please make yourself known. Trap house is where you get money. He wasn't getting it. Okay, never mind. She can't make herself known. Somebody muted her. Why you still listening to the BS? Just scroll. Right. He put you in an abandoned house. So wait, we can hear exit so we can hear the rest of the story. Okay. Boom. All right, so we back. So when I mentioned to Steven that I was going back to Dallas, I told him, I was like, listen, you already don't do shit for my son. Everything that you need $1.25 for black. You need $20 for gas, $15 for a haircut, $10 for food. You always need me for something. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I work at the same place that you work. Yes, I was making more money than you because I do my job hella good, but you should have still been bringing in some money. So when I said I was moving back to Dallas, I immediately said, we're going to child support court. Because what I'm not going to do is keep allowing niggas to come into my life, give me a child, and then feel like, oh, I'm done with Sherelle and I don't have no responsibilities. Yes, the fuck you do. With me? Yes, you do. And I don't do it out of spite. You know what I'm saying? Let's clear that up, because Jayla's dad ain't never touched the child support paper in his life, and I would die in my grave before I put that man on child support. Why? Because if I call him right now and say, your daughter needs such and such, he gonna pull up with it. Point, period, blank. But the difference between him and Steven is, oh, well, I ain't got it, or I gotta buy JJ this, or I need this, da-da-da. Yes, JJ's your son. You take care of him. But don't forget, you have another one as well. You laid down and made this one, so don't abandon him. But since you want to, we gonna put you on child support. So I go and I fill out the thing online. Boom, submit the application. I get something in the mail about 7 to 10 business days later telling me we have mediation. We need to show up for X amount of days. So in this same time, Steven was not in the house because Kat and him had kicked him out. You're not gonna be here punching on this girl. You think you're gonna lay up with her every night. No, I don't care how gullible she is. I don't care how dumb she thinks she is. You're not doing it, not in here. So I took a picture of the letter and I sent it to him. And I was like, yeah, we got mediation court. He told me, what the fuck is this? I said, oh, it's for child support. You thought I was playing. He told me, man, what the fuck I'm going on child support for? You don't do nothing for your son involuntarily, so voluntarily, I'm going to make you do it. Like, it ain't even on no spite. He need Medicaid, because who's going to pay for that out of pocket? I can't do it right now. Hell, I'm fucking homeless. He needs dental insurance. He needs to be able to get his shots. He needs WIC for Similac. He needs all of these things because he is a premature child. So he has extra special things that needs to be taken care of. So we put you on child support. So it rolls around. We got child support mediation day. I'm there bright and early. Just ask a question. Y'all need to calm down. We trying to understand who she's talking about. I'm talking about my baby daddy, Steven. If y'all been on my page, y'all seen the story about the man who lived a double life. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I could apply for WIC, but Medicaid, food stamps, and things of that nature, they're going to automatically throw the father on child support. All right, so when mediation court roll around, I'm at the Attorney General's office on Eastman Road. If you're from Longview, then you know where that is. Right next to the ABC Hippopotamus Daycare. So I go in there. They call me to the back. I'm sitting there. The lady asking me questions like, where do you work? How much money you make? How many kids do you have? Do you have anywhere to live? You know, all the formal questions that they ask. So since Steven was late, she started asking me questions like, do you know his social? Do you know his date of birth? Do you know how much money he makes, where he works, da-da-da. So I was only able to give her like his date of birth. I don't know the nigga's social, so I was able to give the driver's license number. I was able to tell her where he works, his addresses, and where he be. I don't know his baby mama's address, but I was able to give her from all of that. You from Longview? What up, my girl? So that's exactly where it's at, LOL. Yeah, it's out there on Eastman. Yeah. So with all of that going on, all I hear in the background is, where this bitch at? Where this bitch at? What is it? So while you sitting there yelling at all these folks looking for me, all you have to do is come in and be like, hey, I have an appointment here. You know what I'm saying? My baby mom or whatever, the mother of my child is here. Boom. Didn't I tell you to go in the room? Gone. I'll be done here in a little bit. Get off that floor dragging that blanket around like that. I ain't even mopped the floor. Get up. Hey, from Bossier? Man, look. What up from Chicago? Man, that Bossier Max, the worst jail in the world. Swear to God. But yeah, so Michigan and Cali in the house. So while he yelling, looking for me and all of that, he coming down the hall and I hear this man say, oh yeah, they're down the hall in the last thing. Mind you, they can kind of understand why a man would be angry that he's getting put on child support. I get it. I understand why you're mad. Who put yourself in this position? You did. Because all you had to do was be real about the stuff that you were doing. All you had to do was be genuine. All you had to do was be a man. And we would not be here. You know what I'm saying? Come to some common grounds. I do it all the time. I do it every day with people. I'm good at acknowledging my wrongs, whether it's now or later, and things of that sort. But what you're not going to do is keep playing on my top like I'm Boo Boo the Fool. I don't have no red eyes around my lips. Around my eyes. No red lips, and I ain't got no red nose. I'm not a clown, right? So when he come in, he charging at me. The way that the room is set up, it's like the desk, you walk in, you go around the desk, you sit right here, there's a desk, and there's a lady. So basically, she's facing the door. He come in, he trying to charge at me, telling me, bitch, you over here putting me on child support, just running off at the mouth. And the lady, she's like, Mr. Bell, Mr. Bell, Mr. Bell. While he over there going off, trying to attack me in the office, a dude come in, put him in the chokehold. Yeah, we're not doing it. We're not doing it, sir. Mm-mm. And so while he doing this, like getting the man out of there, getting Steven out of there, like, yeah, come on. It's time to go, buddy. it's time to go. I'm sitting here with my eyes booked because not only do you beat my ass in private, you was gonna beat my ass in front of you white people. You was gonna beat my ass in front of these white people, bro. You gonna go to jail. So in the mix of all of that, while the dude taking him out and all of that, nothing happened in court. Nothing happened in court. We go back on the 2nd of December. While the dude taking him out of there, she was just like, you know what? We don't even need him for this. Everything else with what you gave us and the fact that you say he works at the Sonic out there on Justin Road, we can just go there. We'll figure out how much money he makes. So whatever they put something into a system to be able to calculate the money. She was like, court order is he lost all his rights. You got full custody, but we need a common ground for Sebastian. We need a common ground. Because just because he lose rights, he still get like visitation or something on the weekend. Some type of way she wrote up the court order and the judge signed, sealed, and delivered it, right? So when it came down to where is Sebastian gonna go? Because yeah, you want him home with you, and of course his father wants him with him, but from the looks of it and the way that he came in here charging at you, it's unsafe. It's unsafe. So where is he gonna go? Kat, look, they're saying that Sebastian needs like a common ground to stay, like a safe place. She was like, baby, you know he could come here. And that's how that went. So boom, letter was drawn up. Kat and Stacey are the legal guardians of Sebastian, and I have full rights to my son. So now you press because you're sitting here having to pay child support, which is $236 a week or every 2 weeks or something like that. And then whatever they take out for as far as medical for like Medicaid and things of that nature. I don't know how that works. I don't really care because he don't pay child support. The nigga don't pay. So I ended up moving to Dallas. Kat kept Sebastian in Longview. So when y'all see Sebastian when he's here, it's because I done went and got my child. You know what I'm saying? But I always take him back to his safe space. Steven knows where I live. Everybody knows where I live. He ain't dumb enough to pull up at this door. But still, court order is a court order, and for all of that to go into place, we'll figure that out later. That's neither here nor there.